goes deep.
God.
Oh my God! Oh my God! No way!
That was too easy. We're doing big things this year, and y'all didn't believe me. Now look at y'all.
Get the MVP out the way.
2-time. Don't disrespect him.
Yo, what's up, guys? Tristan Williams back with Back Porch Sports. Got the whole gang with me, Tommy K and B. How y'all boys doing?
Yo. Doing good.
Been better.
Yeah, I bet these Ravens fans down here have been better, but we'll save that for a little bit later. Got a couple things. Obviously, playoff football games happened. Got the national championship tonight, but we really won't be talking about that. But start off, you know how we start off around here with the immaculate grid.
Jordy Nelson, 1,000 receiving yard season.
Jordy Nelson, 1,000 yards. All right. Sorry. Got shit falling down.
Sterling Sharp.
20%, damn.
Yeah, not a lot of people said old Jordy.
That could be. I'm trying to think of someone like off the rails
Adam
for the
Thielen.
receiving yards. It could be Thielen, yeah.
Yeah, Thielen.
10%. Okay.
Super Bowl champ with 1,000 receiving yards.
Man.
Hmm.
Name majority of a Super Bowl receivers probably has 1,000.
Yeah, for real. You could do Troy Aikman, Cowboys Super Bowl champ. Unless y'all got a better one.
You can do like Larry Allen.
I'm cool with just doing Aikman. Screw it.
Well, Buck. A Super Bowl. I can't even think of anybody on that team. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Dick Butkus.
Is it Butkus? Butkus.
DTKUS, I think. Yeah, Dick Butkus.
We're confident in Dick Butkus, and it was not.
I mean, when was the last time they won a ring, dude? What year was that?
I don't know.
85.
Fucking forever ago.
I don't know anyone on that team if it ain't Dick Butkus.
What up, Wave? Jerry Rice, bottom right.
What's up, Ant? Let's see.
All right, Cowboys. Cowboys, Packers.
Cowboys,
like a
Vikings can be
fucking
Anthony
game.
Barr.
It's a good one. Are you serious? It's a good one. It's a good one.
Was that
It's
3%?
actually a good one.
Shit.
Did Martellus Bennett play for the Bears and the Packers?
That sounds
The
right.
tight end. The tight end.
It sounds right.
It sounds all right.
I think he did.
Where's Khalil Herbert now?
I don't know.
I remember
know if he's
seeing
in the
him
NFL
somewhere, and
anymore.
I didn't. It's probably not the Vikings, but it's definitely.
I don't remember.
Vikings, Bears.
We're not getting that Bears Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, kiss that one goodbye. Did HaHa Clinton Dix ever play for Dallas? I don't think so.
I don't know. It kind of sounds right though.
Don't they have? No, they don't. Didn't they? No.
Randall Cobb. No, he
That's
didn't.
who I was thinking, but I was like,
Randall Cobb would fit there, right here.
Do it.
I didn't even know he-
63% put that
Yeah.
too.
a low key didn't even know he played for the Cowboys. It seemed like it worked, and
Vikings. We got one more guess because we burned it up on the Dick Butkus.
now I'm just thinking running backs and
Vikings.
Bears, Vikings, and stumped.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm thinking of like, did Sam Bradford ever play for the Bears?
I don't think so. What about Case Keenum? Did Case Keenum play for the Bears?
Not sure.
Did Nick Foles he play for the Vikings at all?
I thought of him too, but
I do not think so.
No.
cooked. The divisional ones are hard, dude, because they don't really do
Yeah.
that.
The divisional ones are tough, for sure.
I'm trying to think of the teams now. I can't think of shit.
Vikings, Bears, Vikings, Bears, Vikings, Bears.
Brian Urlacher was not on the 1985 team. I'm cracked.
No, hell no.
His name
Did they win
sounds
in-
older than it
Did
is.
they win in 85?
Yeah.
About Mike Ditka.
That was the coach, wasn't it?
Robert Tanya,
Fuck if I know.
middle left.
Robert Tanya.
Oh, Tanya.
Robert Tanyan.
Is this the dagger?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I had no clue about that one.
I mean,
They only had 48 players on the team.
yeah, man, no. I wasn't getting none of those.
Yeah, none. Walter Payton.
I didn't know he was on that team. Ron Rivera? Riverboat?
Riverboat was on there.
William Perry.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah, me neither. Crazy.
The more you know.
I was ready to
Things
say,
you
look up
find
Bear
out doing
Bryant.
this.
What?
Nothing. Fucking Bear Bryant, but it's only players. I was ready to say, look up the coach.
Well, all right. Well, that takes us out of the immaculate grid. And that's going to pretty much take us into our divisional round games. And I'm going to have to ask Tommy to put that on up there.
Well, I guess we'll just start with
First
the
game out the way.
yeah, get these ones out the way. Yeah, a lot of dumb calls from what I saw.
I didn't really watch this game.
I saw a lot of complaints about Did not mean to do that. I think a lot of it is instead of Mahomes just getting the calls outright, there's a whole lot of floppage going on as well.
The
I
king
don't
of
know. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
the one where
guys.
he falls out of bounds. That one's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I know. I wish we could just pull up all those clips like this. You know, you just say it and it pulls it up. But
Yeah.
Right? That'd be fucking
he also did the one where he runs around and waits till they get closer and then drops to the. It's a very late slide. The Texans players hit each other in the head, and he gets a call. And
I'm sure if you went on Twitter, looked up Mahomes flopping, it would come up.
it probably will. I just need to do
It'd
that.
probably be a tread of all of them. A
Yeah, I
thread.
mean, I honestly don't want to sit here and watch him do that shit. I saw it all over social media over the last few days. We'll just save ourselves that. Yeah, I mean, kind of what we expected. CJ Stroud didn't play terrible, but I mean, didn't really play great. Mixon had a solid game. I don't know. Not much else really happened. Kelsey seems to.
Kelsey went fuck off.
Yeah. Right
That's
on
about
cue. Right on cue. Yeah, I mean,
I think I'd much rather play the Chiefs than any other team
You're stupid.
left.
really.
Yeah.
I mean, you can beat the Chiefs and still lose. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'll say this too about this game. CJ Stroud got the shit absolute beat out of him that game. I'm pretty sure he got like sacked like 8 or 9 times. I'm pretty he battled through pretty hard in that game. Can't lie. Yeah, 8 sacks for
8 for
58
58.
yards. Yeah, he got fucking murdered. And I'm pretty sure Joe Mixon was like a questionable for this game, so he was a little bit hurt. Still had a decent game. And then, yeah, I mean, it just felt like one of those games that the Chiefs were like barely ahead, but they weren't ever going to get there kind of thing.
Yeah. It was like
Yeah.
Kind of what it felt like.
Yeah.
they do something, the other team goes down and does it.
I think 23-14 really doesn't do justice to how close the Texans kept it. Mahomes, I mean, really didn't. I mean, 177, 16
I feel like that's been
25.
Mahomes all year, though. I feel like that's kind of been his thing right all year. It hasn't been nothing crazy, but it's enough to win kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Ariza has a negative 18-yard rush.
Probably
What?
just a block punt or something.
Yeah,
Or
he
he fell
does.
on there or
Play
something.
like a
I have
fake
no
or
idea.
something.
I have no idea, but I mean, yeah, we actually we had the Chargers going into Arrowhead and going to the AFC Championship game, so
We
Yeah.
did.
we know
Yeah.
ball over here at BPS. That'll take us to the commies at the lines. We do have a happy Commanders fan in the building, so
All right, let's get into it. Once again, like I said last week, Jaden Daniels, him again. Great performance from a rookie. Shows how he has a head on his shoulders. I mean, we're walking into the number 1 ranked team in NFC, number 1 seed, and we just did this to him. Our defense looked good. Jared Goff played like trash. We had the pick six. I think he fumbled twice. Or no, he threw 2 picks and then fumbled once. Mike Sainristrow absolutely balled out. I think he had 2 picks. Wait.
yeah.
Yeah. No, he had 1.
I can't even find.
No, he had 2. Jameson Williams threw 1. Threw a pick. Yeah, threw it in a triple coverage or double coverage and picked off. Quan Martin with the pick 6. That was great. Yeah, we got after him.
Oh, there it is. He did have 2.
Yeah, Sainristrow went stupid. And Jeremy Chin with the game-sealing pick. You forget you have Jeremy Chin, and then he shows up and makes a play at the end of the game.
I mean, yeah, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. 50 on the ground. So
I
about
knocked
350
it
yards
about the
total
third.
offense.
I knocked at about the third quarter of this game, so I didn't get to see the ending, but
I saw the ending.
yeah,
I missed the first quarter.
I did see quite a bit of. I don't know. It just seemed like the lights were too bright for the Lions. Jared Goff did get the piss knocked out of him, and it didn't really seem like he was the same when he came back. Shout out to Louisville legend Teddy Bridgewater for getting in the game, slinging one for 3 yards. 100% completion percentage. I'll take that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Jameson Williams, dude, that pick was so stupid.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was
Terrible.
made no sense to throw that.
Looked like James Prochet a couple years ago. Nuking it down. I don't even remember who it was.
it's a
Terrible.
disgusting pull.
Yeah.
But Eckler once again balled out. Frankie Louisville played a hell of a game. Bobby Wagner played a hell of a game. Our D line played a pretty good game too, except for we gave up 100 yards to Jahmyr Gibbs. But
Yeah, I wanted to kind of touch on that. That's kind of what I wanted to touch on. I don't know why the Lions. I mean, I know they were down in the game, but I mean, Jahmyr Gibbs was slashing the fucking Commanders every time he ran the ball, and they completely got away from the run. And they put the ball in Jared Goff's hands way too much, and then I mean, you see what happened. He threw 3 picks. So I don't know why they got away from the run game. I mean, you can see 14 carries. I mean, he averaged almost 8 yards a carry. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Why did the play caller get away from the run game? The run game was clearly working.
because that defense was doing it to him, man.
No, it's because Ben Johnson got impatient and was like, I'm not putting 45 on the Commanders in fucking 3 quarters. So let me just start chucking the ball downfield and doing some cute shit if I can having Jameson Williams fucking throwing the ball and shit. It's like, bruh.
Yeah, and Detroit's defense looked, I mean,
terrible.
yeah, like
also that it's because they have. I'm not trying to defend it because it sounds like I'm trying to defend the defense, but I seen a thing basically saying they're like they're the first for like injured defense or something. They have like 30 different starters this year or something, which is kind of crazy. 30 different starters on the defense is insane.
Yeah, that is insane.
So
look
you
at
also
Jahmyr
have to
Gibbs
kind
getting
of
2 tackles.
Jahmyr and
Back
Amon
to
Ra
that.
had one. How you know it's bad?
Yeah. We go to the Eagles. It's gonna be a hell of a game. I will say that. But we made it past this point. I called it last week. And we're gonna make it next week.
And I want to say this too,
next Monday.
because it's crazy to think that the Commanders made it this far. Which this might be like the first time in history this is like something like this is happening. Like I can't think of anything in my history of watching football to think of someone turning around this much. Like they were the 2nd overall pick last year. Now they're a top 4 team in the league. Like. That's insane to me. That might be one of the biggest turnarounds in the fastest turnarounds I've ever seen in my life.
And we got to give credit where credit's due. Josh Harris, that whole organization that bought the Commanders. We got the cancer out of Washington, and now we're here. We're one game away from the Super Bowl.
A really good quarterback.
Yeah, drafted Jaden Daniels, Adam Peters, great GM. Dan Quinn, DQ, balling.
Yeah,
I love this team. They put together a squad.
To pretty much clear house on, new head coach, new offensive coordinator. I don't know if your defensive coordinator was new, but
no, he came from Dallas with Dan Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much the whole coaching staff's new quarterback, and
everything's basically new. I think the only thing that's the same is pretty much just like Sam Cosmi.
Well, shit, we're about to take y'all's assistant GM. That's who we're probably about to hire. Well, y'all got him from the Lions last year.
We learned from he sat under Adam Peters for a year and watched him cook, so hopefully he'll cook for y'all.
Yeah, I doubt it. He'll probably fucking suck. But anyway, while we're at a break, So you see that Jets World became a member, right? So we got this membership program since we kind of hit 1,000 subs. So our membership program is $2.99. Basically, you get a little cool emoji by your name, and you basically every time you send in a chat, it's like pretty much highlighted, pretty real. So I could see it, or whoever could see it pretty well. You don't have to do that to watch the channel or anything, but anything helps. To produce these things to keep it going. So appreciate all the support and the love that's kind of gotten us there. So
Yeah,
try to keep growing this thing.
We just keep growing.
Yeah, we're bringing the boom.
But if you have a few dollars, throw the boys. To keep this thing going. I mean, $3. I mean, you can't even get a cup of coffee for $3 no more. So I mean, kind of a bargain. You get to watch the boys, $3.
That's outrageous.
Get your name lit up.
Yeah, and you get your name lit up, and you get the cool little Back Porch Sports logo by your name. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Amen.
Yeah. But yeah, let's keep this thing going. So we kind of done with the where did K go?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
But I will say, I've never been more excited for a game until this weekend. I was nervous about this one, but I'm really excited about this one.
I kind of want to bring up something because it might be too early to say because, C.J. Stroud came out last year and was balling. I don't know about to this effect, but he was balling. And, Texans, we thought Texans were going to come out this year and beat them.
They still won a playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking anything away. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, this year they kind of disappointed overall.
They didn't
what
do
we thought they were going to be.
Yeah, I mean, and you got to think, they did have a lot of injuries to their receivers. Like, Tank Dell's fucking leg was toast. Straight rib meat hanging off the bone.
Yeah, but wasn't that at the end of the season?
Yeah, but then but I think Nico was hurt at the beginning for a few weeks. I want to say, when did Diggs go out? I want to say Diggs went out around like week 8. So they did lose some key weapons to their offense, but I mean, they still won. They still ended up making it to the playoffs and winning. So
what I was going to ask is, I think it's a valid question. I think it might not even be a question at this point. Is Jaden Daniels the best quarterback in the NFC? Because I think yes.
I think so
honestly.
as well. I think he is. Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
If you think of any quarterback in the NFC, I think he's better than them already.
Yeah. I don't think another quarterback in the NFC has the amount of impact to their team that Jaden Daniels does. Without Jaden Daniels, this team goes
What it did last year?
probably, maybe a little worse.
Yeah. No, y'all probably be better. Y'all's defense is a little bit better this year.
Yeah, I guess. I gotta
trying to
change my
close
light.
that
This
out.
bitch is flashing.
Y'all wouldn't be the second worst team in the league. Y'all probably be like it depends on who was your quarterback.
Yeah.
If y'all had like
Maybe we kept Sam Howell or something.
yeah, if y'all had Sam Howell, y'all might lose. Y'all might only win 3 or 4 games. You're right.
I don't know. It might have been a whole different situation. We had
Well, an interesting
Marvin Harrison and
stat.
Terry then.
I had never we've been talking about Stroud's like sophomore slump, and it like the eye test tells us there's a sophomore slump. He doesn't look as good, but I mean, in 23 rookie year, he threw for 4,100, 23-5, and at the end of this season, 3,700, 20-12. So he also had better. I mean, he had a better team around him. I don't know what happened with the O-line. I'm not knowledgeable there, but I mean, I know you lose Dell, but that was 4 weeks ago, and Nico was out for I think 5 weeks, and there's little things here and there, but I still think the team was better this year all around, like consistently week in week out. The team really didn't change. If anything, they got better. So I don't know. That's a interesting.
I think they got a lot better actually, because think about what Joe Mixon did this year.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Joe
Mixon
was a big
Joe Mixon. I didn't even think about him. They added Danielle Hunter. Will Anderson's disgusting.
I think the team was a lot better this year. That's why we were expecting them to be a lot better.
I forgot his name. It's like Aljor Shair or whatever.
Yeah,
Linebacker. Did they
Their
sign him?
linebacker, that
Did
linebacker
they
is
sign him or
nasty.
was he already there?
I don't know, but he's all over the field.
Yeah.
Dude is a beast.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, Travis
that'll
Kelce
take us-
returning to form right at the right time. I mean, we could say that too. I mean,
Yeah.
7 catches for 117 yards and a touchdown.
This was their first game, right?
Who,
Was that?
Chiefs?
Yeah, because they had the bye. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chiefs and Texans,
Travis
yeah.
Kelce gonna come out and fucking ball out.
Yeah, I mean, it's only right, I guess, right, that he does that. And oh well. Just moving on through, we got the Rams at the Eagles. This was a pretty good game. Yeah.
It felt like it was over there for like in the middle of like the fourth or like towards the end of the third to the fourth, and then like the Rams made it really close at the end. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Eagles better not take their foot off the gas.
Yeah, Saquon took that. I mean, they went up 28 to like
16.
16. Yeah, and then obviously I didn't even see the Rams score that quick. I didn't even see that happen. They score quick, get the ball back, and then they're driving. Nakua had a crazy catch over Darius Slay, and I thought that might have been
big time catch. Also a big time throw because that was a money ball too.
Yeah, I know. And then it seemed like on the fourth down he had him. If he would have brought it down and maybe a little bit to the left, that's a catch. And I mean, that's still a hard throw in a big part of the game, but I don't know.
And bad weather too. We're talking about in Philadelphia and it's snowing.
Snowing. Yeah, that was.
Like I'm not taking any of that away from Matt Stafford.
Saquon
he
Barkley went fucking dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
dumb.
He's ridiculous.
Average 8 yards a carry on almost 30 carries. Like 2 touchdowns, 205 yards.
Have fun.
On top of that, Jalen Hurts running for 70 yards, 10 yards a carry. Took one for like 50 for a touchdown.
He didn't even get the tush push tutty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He took one for like 45, 50. That was a touchdown. So, I don't know. It's going to be a crazy game and especially with it being a division rival game too. It's going to be
Bobby Wagner better ice up.
AJ Brown is about to get strapped the fuck up next week. Marshawn Lattimore put
Hurts is carried by the rest of the team. I mean, yeah. I mean, they got a hell of a running game. So I feel like he kind of
I think he hurts the team, honestly.
All right. I think he's a good game manager. I don't think his passing game is anywhere near what people say it is, but he wins games, and he does have Saquon Barkley. I mean, we get into this debate about players all the time. We look at their team and we look at how good would they be without their team. But those conversations I feel like never add up to anything.
No, I'm saying he holds the team back. If you had someone else at quarterback, let's say Lamar, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, but those guys just don't grow on trees. That's just I mean, obviously, if they had a better quarterback right.
I don't think he's it.
But I don't think he's that. I don't think he's that good, but I don't think he's that bad. I'm kind of right in the middle on him. I mean, no picks. Did he fumble the ball?
He got
a safety. He got safety.
Oh, he got safety. Yeah,
I'm kind of on the train. If the Eagles, like, if I was an Eagles fan, right? Because like they're bitching about that same reason, right? Jalen Hurts isn't doing enough, kind of thing. I don't know, dude. If I'm Jalen Hurts, why are you trying to sit there and force yards and pass all the time when you got a running back going for 200 yards, 2 touchdowns? Like, I'm handing that ball off too.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. That's a smart thing to do. They're winning football games doing it. Why would you try anything else? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Goddard's a beast too.
Goddard is a dog.
Yeah. It's going to be a fucking dog fight in Philly.
Also, Devontae Smith got fucking blown up on a deep ball. I know that.
I feel like that happens weekly. He's just getting
blown up. Kyron Williams, I'm pretty sure, had a big-time fumble, too. Kyron Williams had a big-time fumble, which I think kind of fucked him over. So.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, Jalen Hurts did have a 40-yard rush though.
Yeah, so I mean that'll be an
40-yard
enticing
rush
matchup. Commanders Eagles. I will watch that.
That's going to be an exciting game.
I will not be watching the Bills and Chiefs.
I think Saquon's going for 150. Easy.
Don't have it in me.
Well, he's done it.
This is going to be the game we're going to sit here and talk
season.
for 30 minutes about right here.
I mean,
they got two fans that need to reminisce and just let some venting
these
out here.
ads are just killing us right now, and I don't know where to get this off, bro. Whatever. We're just gonna scroll down here. Yeah, I mean, where do we start?
Do you want to hold y'all's? Do you want to hold y'all's for last, or you want to just go ahead and get it out the way?
Go ahead. I'm gonna throw some ice in my cup. I'll be right back. Go for it.
I'll say this. I mean, unless Kay, you want to go first. I mean, I'll give it to the Ravens fans first. But I'll say I want to say this, and because I don't want to go too far into it in a deep analysis of this game, because I watched every second of this game because it was really fucking good. It was a really good game. I'll say this: there's two things that costed the Ravens this game, and I said this was what was going to. I said one reason was going to cost the Ravens this game. If they had this stat line, they weren't going to win this game. And it's that Derrick Henry right there, 16 carries for 80 yards. He needed to have one of those vintage 150 and a touchdown games, not no 80 yards bottled. It seemed like he was bottled up all game.
Yeah.
And honestly, it felt like, and the stats show it, it looks like Justice Hill was a more efficient runner than Derrick Henry was. So,
yeah, shout out Justice. Played great.
I seemed like every time Justice Hill touched the ball, he was getting 8, 10 yards, first downs, out the draw, all kinds of stuff. And on top of that, not the Lamar Jackson pick didn't cost y'all because they didn't end up scoring on that. It was the fumble after him with the bad snap, and then him trying to get all extra, and then that pick to Von Miller or whatever. That cost y'all. Getting a little bit too extra screwed y'all up a little bit.
Yeah. So I hear you.
Second.
Let me take that off.
Also, before this plays, I want to hold on. I don't want to cut you off. I want to say something before this. I want to say, literally, if I don't know if the broadcast is going to play because it's not going to play. He's not going to play the broadcast. But Tony Romo, not even half a second before this play started, he said, "Watch the ball. The ball's going to be slippery because of the weather conditions." This play, he fumbled, and then all this happened. Not even the play, literally the play after he said something. I remember.
You never want to hear a Tony Romo game.
Yeah,
Tony Romo has Josh Allen's, you know what, crammed in his face.
Dude, oh my God. I couldn't stand Tony Romo yesterday.
Yeah. No, we for the second half of the game muted the TV and played Kodak Black.
And it was working. It was working, bro.
Yeah, it was working.
Hey, Lamar turned it up in the second half.
Yeah, well, okay.
We turned the yak on that.
So Bleacher Report. All right, shout out Bleacher Report. All right. We can slander Mark Andrews. We can slander whoever we want, bro. This right here was the biggest play of the game. I heard T talking about it. This easily the biggest point of the game. Because, I mean, so you look at where we're at. We're at the 30-yard line, bro. Like, I'm just getting sad thinking about this, dude. We're at the 30-yard line no matter what. Well, we got a 2nd and 10. So let's say we only get 3 out of this. We get 3 points and we get the lead kicking it off. But now we hand 7 points to the Bills and we got about what? We got 10 minutes to go try and even it up before they get the ball at halftime. Like when this happened, I just got it. It was such PTSD from 2020 in Buffalo when he threw the pick 6. It was like we can't play the Bills in the playoffs without doing some shit like this. Like, I don't know. We're 7-8 year veterans now, Lamar, Mark Andrews, and we're doing the same shit every year. It's 4 years in a row we've lost on some dumb shit, either a fumble or a pick or whatever. And not to mention, Lamar throws the pick to who was it? Taylor Rapp, I think it was. I don't know. It doesn't matter. He throws that pick. He didn't do that all season. He did not throw a pass like that all season. Every pick he had was off the hands or Bateman was supposed to keep running, and I mean that's kind of what happened here. But still, like it was just so. It was like 1st and 10 too, or like it wasn't like we needed that right away. It just, I don't know. That was just so.
Even did cook it though. If he would just kept running straight, it probably would have been a dot.
I don't know, man. It just so happens to happen in the divisional round.
Hands. Went right to the defender.
I'll say this too, and I know, and if you go on Ravens Twitter right now, it's the hashtag blank Mark Andrews right now, pretty bad. That play, yes, it looks like that the whole game depended on that play because it did, but you got to think about the entire game before that happened before that play. Yes. Like this play right here. I got to be honest with you. Even if you got the 2-point conversion, y'all left a minute 30 on the clock.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I 100% agree with you. It's like it felt like y'all Lamar was just standing there on that final. Like, who did he hit Bateman for that final touchdown?
It was likely, of course.
Likely in the middle of the field. He was all day, and he hits him in the middle of the field for a touchdown, right? And it's like there's a minute 30 left. It's like, yes, they got the touchdown that they needed, but look, there's a minute 33 left. They're going for the 2-point. And this was the play right here.
Yeah.
Like, he has to catch those. He has to catch those.
It's stained in my brain, dude. And I'm not going to lie, like, as soon as when Likely caught the touchdown to begin with, I didn't feel nothing because I'm like, we are leaving way too much time for this dude. He's got 2 timeouts. I mean, you could make the argument that, yeah, we only allowed 6 points in the second half. Defense locked up. I mean, I don't know. First half of the season, we were so concerned about our defense and Justin Tucker missing field goals. And then at this point in the season, Justin Tucker's making field goals and the defense is playing good enough to win these games. And we got our veterans. We got our number 2 guys, Lamar, Mark Andrews. That's bread and butter. And they are both making game-costing plays. I mean, how do you fix that? How do you fix that? I don't know. It's the same shit.
I'll say this too. Because I want to ask you this question. So the touchdown before this one, right? Y'all went for 2, correct? The touchdown before this one. How'd you feel about going for 2 right there? Like, do you think y'all should have just kicked the extra point? Because think about it right here. This touchdown right here, if y'all would have scored, it would have been extra point. Y'all would have tied the football game.
I thought it was a good idea. I didn't like the play call, but I thought going for 2 was a good idea.
I agree. I think, yeah, we kick an extra point and we go down 1, but then we give them the chance to go down and score and end the game, basically go up by 9. So, like, maybe not 9. Am I tripping? No, you could win a 9. Either way, I like the aggressiveness, but we didn't back it up. We backed it up with a shitty play call. And I don't know. This wasn't even a bad because Kay makes a good argument that Monken can't write up a 2-point conversion. We were 1 for 4 on the year going for 2. And this was you couldn't have scripted this better.
This was a good play right here.
You couldn't have dialed it up better, man. I mean,
this is a great play.
Wide open.
Yeah.
Wide open.
He's wide open.
All you got to do is grab it and fall back. And you're getting
Mark Andrews right there, and his head right there is thinking, I need to get into the fucking end zone. And he's not catching the ball. That's the reason why he thought he's like, I am way too shallow. I need to get in the end zone.
He's looking at the fucking field and he sees there's like 2 yards.
He sees green still. He's like, oh shit.
He is not.
I do feel bad for bro because that shit probably sucks.
I was watching that,
and I'm like, damn.
The call was like, Mark Andrews, he gets it. Oh, he drops. I was like. You just see it bounce out right at the corner, right when he hits the pylon. And it's like, oh. So
yeah, I think my biggest thing is like, I mean, was it already a year ago? I was feeling just like this when Zay fumbled at the goal line to potentially go to the Super Bowl. Like, we were coming back in that game or whatever. But like last year, I'm thinking, man, we gotta have this great season, get everybody healthy, get all the way back to the playoffs, and try to do this again, and we put ourselves in position and we just lay another egg. I mean, we turned the ball over 3 times against Buffalo at home or on the road, and we still only lose by 2 points. We did not play good enough to win this game, and we still lose by 2. It's just
They didn't turn it over at all, did they?
Well, that's
No.
the thing, right? That's the thing, right? That's exactly what costed you the game. Is that, like we talked about earlier, is that one turnover? Because I mean, look what the Bills' offense did. There's no one on the offense that did anything crazy.
Yeah,
Josh
no one's
Allen,
popping
16
off
for
the stat
22,
board.
127, no touchdowns, no picks. James Cook, there's not a 100-yard rusher. There's not a 100-yard receiver. Y'all's defense did the job. It just called y'all's offense gave the ball away too many times to give them easy points. On top of that, like especially that fumble. That fumble was that was the dagger.
yes,
right
it was.
there.
It was the dagger in the second quarter, bro. In the second quarter.
I think
It's
Mark Andrews' fumble was worse than that one.
No.
That was also a big dagger.
It's
too.
definitely 1 and 2 like this. Everything else doesn't even come close. Mark Andrews' fumble was bad, yeah. But if Lamar doesn't fumble that and we at least get a field goal, Mark Andrews can fumble. Like he can fumble on
The
that
rest
play.
of the game
and-
can happen.
Yeah, exactly. The rest of the game can happen. If we don't, I mean, not only did he fumble, but we set them up for a touchdown. It was a 14, 10-point swing, however you want to call it. Right in the middle of the second quarter, we have momentum. Both teams just punched each other in the face. It's like, all right, we're ready for a shootout. And then, I don't know, just like the championship game last year, throw it to Zay on a bomb, beautiful pass. We're thinking, oh, this is going to be the game of our lives. And we don't score another touchdown the rest of the game. It felt like that. It just wasn't as bad because we played decent, but we just turned the ball over. And now we're in Cabo. And I'm throwing the Bateman jersey on. I had to throw the bait on for the pod because my man's balled out. I died on the Bateman Hill.
Step up. He did step
I
up.
died on the Bateman Hill, and it paid off because he had a breakout season. I want to look up the stats, but
Just click his name. right now.
Also, I want to know, was Brandon Stevens the one guarding Khalil Shakir every time he got the ball?
it was usually Stevens on.
Usually Stevens getting caught on whoever most of the time.
Well, it would be Humphrey on Amari Cooper, right?
No, they would put Nate Wiggins, I think, or yeah.
I will also say, I mean, I don't want to sit here and bitch about calls, okay? Because I'm kind of tired of that. But the pass interference call,
Terrible. Awful.
yeah,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
that
is
was
terrible.
awful. Like there was a few plays where like I think they called holding on the Bills when it shouldn't have been holding. There was a few times on both sides where all right, it wouldn't have been a good call, but that changed the game. It's third down. He throws up a ball that's not going to get caught. They're both just let him play. Like
Trey
it should
White
have
got his head back and everything.
been a no call.
And
But
he
then
gets pushed over.
he was about to kick a 40-plus yard field goal in the snow and probably make it, but that's still, then they only go up by, well, I don't even know what it was at that point. I think
It was early, I feel like.
I don't remember. It wasn't that far through the game.
Yeah, I think they would have went up 10 they would have got 17 instead of 21. Either way, they get that, and it's a guaranteed touchdown at that point. And so that was huge. I don't know. I think if you take away that, you take away Lamar's fumble, you have a completely different outcome. But it doesn't matter. It is what it is. The fat lady has sung, and we are out. So thought
That and the aggressiveness on the 2 points and not coming through on the 2-point conversions. That like a lot of those, like they say, football is a game of inches, and that is very true. Like I mean, think
We
about
just
it, 2
witnessed
yards.
it,
Y'all needed a couple yards 2 times, and that would have been y'all's game. And y'all couldn't get it.
First 2-point, he puts Derrick Henry out in motion. Like, dude, it's so stupid. It is so stupid.
Yeah, if you're gonna do
Why
that,
aren't y'all doing the same thing as the Bills are doing? Just fucking shoving Lamar or put fucking Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Put Derrick Henry directly under the center and push that fucker through the fucking line.
Yeah.
Like, why are we
They do it with
overthinking
Mark
this?
Andrews, though. They do it with Mark Andrews.
You're
And it
talking about
works.
Josh Allen is basically Derrick
Mark
Henry that
Andrews is
can
good
throw
at
the
that
football.
shit too. Y'all do it really good with Mark Andrews. Y'all should have done that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's really one person you could put this game on. I mean, K will say it's Mark Andrews, but I don't think we would have won either way because I think Mark
Lamar
Andrews
having
fumbling,
a bad first half too kind of helps with that.
Yeah.
His bad
I
first
don't
half
know.
wasn't. I mean, two turnovers in the first half. I mean that doesn't help.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, he turned it up the second half.
He's the only reason we had a chance.
This is true.
And the defense, but
Well, the problem is if he didn't have those turnovers, though, y'all. I mean, it's. I'm not taking his second half was good. His first half just wasn't. I mean, if he had even a little bit better first half, like we said, that one turnover gets taken away, it's a different ballgame. So
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah, not to
about
mention it was DeMar Hamlin, dude.
DeMar Hamlin.
yeah. Bum.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think another crazy stat is that before this game, Mark Andrews fumbled once in his career in his rookie year. And then he wants to pull this, like
He fumbles in the
Probably have the worst game of his career.
he did. He had the worst game of his career. I think if you take away
turnover wise, yes, but he got 61 yards
on what, 2 catches?
He got you a couple big first downs.
Yeah, but was one of those catches the one he fumbled on?
Yeah, probably. And he had a drop too, actually.
How many times?
Yeah, he had a big drop. Big drop.
He had 2 big. No, yeah, he had two big drops. Yeah, he had 2 big drops.
He dropped the ball twice.
And you got to think like at least 20 something of those yards. That was one he fumbled the ball.
Yeah. So, I mean. You take away, he did have, I count 2. I remember seeing 2 really good plays by Mark Andrews. Those are the only things stopping me from saying that this was the worst game I've ever seen Mark Andrews play in my entire life. And I still might say that because of the stakes, because of where we were at, because of the pass that you dropped. I think the fumble was bigger than the drop, in my opinion. So, I don't know.
Well,
we're down 5.
It's the stage, right? It's like it's so elevated and you can see it so like it's there, right? It's like he had 60 something yards, but he also had 2 drops, the fumble, and he dropped a 2-point conversion that would have sent y'all into overtime if y'all stopped him on offense. Like there's 3 things right there that leads highly to y'all losing that football game. Like 2-point conversion, 2 drops, and a fumble that led to them getting a touchdown. I mean. So
can you go to the Bills receiving real quick? Yeah, Mac Hollins, bro. I despise him. I hate him.
He talks a lot for a 1 for 12,
doing literally nothing.
Yeah.
Dog.
Y'all locked them up defensively,
dude. I'm saying. I mean, how do you play this well? I mean, defense was the question going in my opinion. I thought stopping them at home was going to be the biggest load to
Amari
carry.
Cooper didn't even have a catch or a target.
Yeah, he was boxed.
Yeah, he had.
Keon Coleman had what? Had 1 target, 1 catch, but then had the 1 target on the sideline he got the pass interference for.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's it.
I don't think Josh Allen completed a pass longer than 15 yards down the field.
I think I saw something saying he didn't complete 1 past 5 yards.
He had more than 5. I mean.
Oh, he threw the little middle jump to Shakir over Brandon Stevens' head.
That was the one, dude. And I mean, what's crazy is I don't know. Before I looked at the stats, like I can look at these stats and say, all right. So Lamar, yeah, might have on paper had the better game, but in my opinion, I think Josh Allen outplayed him. I think he did.
He had the cleaner game.
He did what he had to do to win the game. He didn't try to play hero ball and fumble it and let him take it 60 yards down the field. He didn't throw a dumbass pick. Josh Allen outplayed him. Give him MVP, bro. I'm saying it.
We'll see.
I'm giving this one up.
And I think that's the thing. I think that might be a reason why they didn't score much in the second half, because I think they just said, screw it, dude. We're going to just rely on our defense here in the second half, and we're going to just try to play conservative. I feel like they just took the foot off the gas on the offense, not played as much as aggressive football. Because you think about it, Josh Allen is a player. He's an aggressive player. I mean, this is bread and butter. He does aggressive things, and he somehow makes it work.
But he didn't.
He didn't have to do that.
He was
exactly. He didn't have to do that.
No, he really liked.
That's why I feel like their offense didn't move really in the second half. Not to keep cutting you off.
Well, and again, like I think that would have bit them in the ass had we not fumbled, had we not dropped the 2 point. I mean, we probably wouldn't be going for 2. If Mark Andrews doesn't fumble on that drive, we're down 5 points. Say we go. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume we score because we were driving, dude. We were just marching down the field. We were probably going to score, right? We go up maybe 3. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, man. I really feel like the defense gave us the opportunity to go and finish this game in the second half. They locked up, and like you could make the argument, the Bills played less aggressively, but I don't know. I think it's a little bit of both. I think
I don't even think that's I don't even think the Sutter cut you off. I don't even think that's I don't even think that I'm not even fighting against, like, if y'all would have tied it, I think that would have hurt them in that little last minute 33. Not like I was just saying they probably would have went down and won the game, right? But like, think about it. That whole second half, y'all held on to what? You said 6 points. So it's like it doesn't seem like they were really clicking that second half or moving the ball. So they really would have had to pull something right there in that minute 30. And I don't know. Maybe y'all could have stopped them right there, like everybody else is saying. But I'll say this too: the Bills' defense didn't stop the Ravens' offense one time, but for the turnovers, not one. They didn't punt one time in that football game.
Yep.
The Ravens didn't punt one time.
70%.
The Ravens moved the ball efficiently and effectively every single drive. It's just called they turned the ball over at bad times in the football games, and that's what cost them.
Yep.
Sounds
like Ravens playoff football.
Uh-huh. And I'm not even defending it no more, bro. We choke, bro. I'm done saying, yeah, but nah, this year, bro, this year gonna be different. No, I'm done with that shit, bro. We choke until I see us pull one out where we like. I thought in the Texans in the divisional last year, I thought, okay, it was close, and we blew them out in the second half. We're gonna go win the Super Bowl, but no, they have proven me twice over now that we choke, bro. It's just Ravens playoffs, man. Regular season champs, baby.
All right. Hell yeah. I love the regular season, boy.
I'm done.
Okay, let's get your view on this game.
Okay, I haven't heard much about you talking.
I haven't heard Case shit.
Bro,
in the background here.
We spoke most about it. Mark Andrews. Yeah, bro. I don't know if I'll ever forgive him for what he did yesterday. That was an embarrassment. I think Isaiah Likely's better. I don't give a fuck what he did in the regular season. I don't care if he's Lamar. I don't care. I think Isaiah Likely could step in and do everything Mark Andrews does, if not better.
You think he's as good as a blocking tight end as Mark Andrews?
Huh?
You think he's just as good as a blocking tight end?
No. But
well, I mean, then there's your problem there. A blocking tight end. You think he's as good as a blocking tight end as Mark Andrews?
Yeah, I think he's better.
You think he's a better blocking tight end?
Yeah, I don't think Mark Andrews is that good at blocking.
Well, that's the only fear I'd have with him is not being as good as a blocker. Because Isaiah Likely's way better of a receiver than Mark Andrews. Let's be real.
He's more dynamic, and I think he's better blocker personally.
So. He looks more athletic when he plays.
Also less injured.
I also don't think he would
also less old.
He would never in a million years drop that pass, dude.
No.
I don't think I was dropping that pass, to be honest with you.
I mean, yeah, but nor would he fumble in that stage of the game. I don't think he would have fumbled either. I think he would have either held on to it or went down, one of the two, but he wouldn't have
ran towards the end zone, maybe.
Yeah, no, he really tried to be like Zay out there. He tried to back juke and go around two people and fumbled in the biggest stage of up to this point, the biggest game. I mean, you could argue.
Not too cute.
Yeah, so I mean, Mark Andrews, fuck you. Likely better. Should have traded him. Like I said, you know.
He back on that take now.
Yeah. I was right. I don't care. I will stand on it. I was right. When it mattered, I was right. Likely's catching that shit 20 times out of 20.
See, hold on though, because you've been kind of quiet. We've been kind of talking. Tommy's been the one talking. So if you think y'all would have scored that 2 point, you think y'all would have held them for that minute 30?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Momentum was all on our side.
You do have a point there.
Defense was already playing good. They couldn't really do anything. Josh Allen wasn't pushing the ball downfield at all. So, I mean, we really contained the run decent. So I don't think they would have really done shit.
Now, so you think solely the Mark Andrews drop and fumble are the reasons y'all lost?
Well, just the drop mainly, but
You think solely that's the reason y'all lost?
the fumble too. I
So
think
you're not
Lamar
putting
made
any
up
blame
for
on Lamar.
I mean, you can
Nope.
obviously because 2 turnovers is the first time he's done it all season.
Well, I'm asking you.
Yeah, I mean he's part of it, but Mark Andrews is the main reason that we lost the game.
Gotcha.
Point blank simple.
So Mark Andrews, go fuck yourself from Cat.
Yeah, he's number 1 on the fuck you list. Brandon Stevens, see you later. You're not coming back. If you do, they're stupid.
I can see that being a guy. So is he a free agent?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Tre'Davious White's also a free agent. I wouldn't mind bringing him back, even though he's like 30-something, maybe.
Dude, he was drafted like a year before Lamar.
Who do we got to sign? I don't know, dude. I think no. Michael Pierce, I don't think. I think Ronnie Stanley's a free agent after this season. I don't know, but B. Steve, peace. You better not sign him back, bro. I would be pissed.
I mean, it seems like he's
I really got.
down.
Oh, Rashad Bateman with the tackle.
Got tackled because of pick.
Huh?
Because of the pick?
I don't even know when he got the tackle because the pick the dude ran out of bounds.
And the fumble, it was Justice Hill. So I don't know who the hell he tackled.
I don't either.
Maybe he's on kickoff.
Or the dude that picked up Mark Andrews' fumble, but I don't know. I don't care.
That shit went out of bounds.
Yeah, we suck, you know.
I'll tell you what, DeMar Hamlin had himself a fucking game. Look at that shit. He led total tackles.
Fuck him.
Two tackles for losses. Hey, he balling out there. That boy balling.
And a sack. Uh-oh.
That boy DeMar Hamlin was balling.
He sucked. Fuck him.
I also think we suck.
We also suck.
Tie on the Ravens Bills and the Ravens 2024-2025.
I'm gonna end it with this. I got one thing to say to just close the book on this game, and I mean this season too. I mean, this will be the last time I'm gonna wear this jersey on here. Maybe not the last time for this season. Well, the last time for forever. Who cares, bro? At the end of the day, Bills beat us fair and square. The Bills beat us, right? But ultimately, we beat ourselves once again. Once again, it's some other shit that is internal that Ravens football. We beat ourselves. We're so good that we beat ourselves. How about that?
So I want to ask a question because, you know, the Steelers losing last week raised a lot of speculation of them being bitching about Mike Tomlin, this and that, right? Stuck in, the middle ground of the playoffs or making it to the playoffs and losing or winning one round and then losing. Are y'all getting tired of all Harbaugh?
I was last year, this year. No, I didn't mind Harbaugh this year. He's not the problem.
What about you, Tommy? You getting all tired of all Harbaugh?
I don't know. What do you blame? Where's the blame? Where do you put the blame? Because it's got to be on somebody. We're saying, yeah, it's kind of on Lamar. You could say it was on Mark Andrews mostly, but I mean,
Mark Andrews.
I don't know, man. I just want to know
public enemy number one, Mark Andrews.
I just want to know why we get to the biggest game of the season and Lamar has the most turnovers he's had all year. Like, that doesn't click for me. Like, when is that going to change? You're going to be 29 next year, dog. Like, we are halfway into your contract next year, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, when does this change? I don't know. I mean, I will agree Harbaugh was a lot better this year than he was last year, but I don't know.
You also don't want to have this narrative built up against Lamar that his playoff success is just not there. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's kind of like the Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes thing. It's like you don't want the it to be kind of like with the Josh Allen to Lamar thing. Because it seems like the Bills own y'all in the playoffs.
Fuck 'em.
Still.
Dub still.
So, still,
Yeah.
no comments on that, Kay?
What? That the
Bills
Bills own
own
us?
y'all in the playoffs? In the
Fuck it.
playoffs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what argument are you supposed to give? I mean, they do. I mean,
Have y'all
they beat
beaten the
us.
Bills in the playoffs?
Not with Lamar and John. We've only played twice, but yeah, they beat us.
Who
I mean,
did
I
y'all
think
beat? Who have you beat in the playoffs with Lamar?
I
Titans,
forgot the
Texans.
list. It's not very good.
It was like the Texans.
Titans, Steelers.
That's it.
Yeah, 3-5.
Damn.
Yeah, Lamar hasn't had a lot of playoff success.
Nope.
But I mean, there was the one year where he got hurt, and it was whatchamacallit, Huntley in there too. So I
And he
mean,
fumbled and we lose.
and y'all lose to the Bangies.
I
Yeah.
don't remember that. Is that the year the Bengals went to the Super Bowl?
I think so.
I think they.
I think so. What was it, like 2 years ago?
Was that 21 or was that 22? No, that was 22. They lost to the Chiefs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they lost to the
Last 2 years.
Chiefs. They lost to the Chiefs because they beat the Bills in Buffalo.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think like you guys can have such a good record throughout the regular season, at year in and year out, get to the
Every year.
playoffs, and it's just like the same shit every year.
Yep.
It's just about getting hot right here in the playoffs, dude. These little 2-3 game stretch to the Super Bowl, dude. You have to get hot.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Not like I know
interesting
anything about that, but I'm just saying.
because we played great
I feel
last
like we're
5
hot
weeks
right
of the
now.
season. Last 5 weeks of the season, we played great. We played solid against the Steelers last week, and then played a dud. I take that same logic going into these seasons, and I don't know. It doesn't seem to matter for the Ravens. So I don't know.
See, I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather be a fan like I am or a fan like you guys. Because, like, at least, like, 4 or 5 games through the season, I know my season's already over. Y'all have to wait, like, 18, 19 games for y'all to just realize your season's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's abruptly over. It's
Y'all
like,
go, like, 12-4, 12 and whatever. Y'all go, like, to the divisional and y'all lose.
I'm talking
It's
like I'm
I
in
don't
T
know if I'd
shoes.
rather that. I don't know if I'd rather that than what I got right now.
Yeah.
It's getting
No,
old. I'll tell you
T,
what.
this shit feels great.
Well, you're also in the fucking NFC Championship game. Lamar's only been to one championship game, and he lost it. So, I mean.
I mean, Jaden Daniels has one.
I'm going to tell you right
one
now.
less
I'm going to
win
tell you right
than
now, Baltimore
Lamar.
fans, y'all are going to hate this little. You're going to hate Jaden Daniels here in a few years. You're going to hate that fucker. I'm telling you right now.
They're
And I'll
gonna
tell you
start
why.
comparing them.
Because they're going to compare Lamar and Jaden Daniels, and Jaden Daniels is. I'm telling you right now, dude.
He's
Jaden
special.
Daniels already having the
He
jump
is
start of
special.
a hell of a fucking jump start right now.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with
Especially
that.
goes to a Super Bowl. Because I'll tell you right now, we were just talking about who's the hottest team right now. I'm with you, B. I think the Commanders are the hottest team right now. I don't
do
even think
as
it's
well.
close. It's talking about
Because-
they're hanging 40 every game. They're hanging 40 points a game. Like, it doesn't matter if
And
their defense allows 35. They're hanging
I saw
45.
this stat today. It was like there's been 10 playoff games. 8 have been won by the home team, and 2 have been on the road, and both of the road games have been us.
Y'all are like us. Y'all are like us in 2010.
I'm gonna throw a curveball. I would love to see. I'm not disagreeing with none of that. He is probably one of the greatest rookies of all time, and you're all on an exciting team, hottest team in the NFL, for sure. But I would love to see Jaden Daniels and the Commanders get through the gauntlet that Lamar had to go through. I mean, let y'all play the Bills in Buffalo, let y'all play the Chiefs in Arrowhead, and then just those two
This is going to
games.
go south quick.
Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I think.
Well, I mean, we can't
you can't. Right? You
because we're in
can't.
the NFC, so it's all.
Well, hold on, because I want to argue that a little bit because they went into Detroit, the 15-win Detroit Lions, and they busted their ass.
Yeah,
not even close.
And
They busted them.
I'm not taking away. See, I'm not trying to take away from none of that. I'm just saying that's my argument. Before we get to all this comparing and shit, I'm just gonna.
I wasn't comparing. I'm just saying.
But the Bills busted the Lions' ass.
They did, but I'm just saying, like it's comparable. Like, and let's be real here. Like, I'm not trying to like say what our expectations about the Commanders were before the season and take that into account now because it doesn't matter. But like, think about it, bro. Like before the season, what were we saying about the Commanders? And we're talking about they're a top 4 team in the league right now, going to play to go to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Like they're in the game to go to the Super Bowl against a team that they've already beat this season. So like, bruh, they have a real shot. Like, and we just said they're the hottest team. Like, they keep this hot streak going. They score 40 fucking points. They can beat anybody. They can beat literally any team in the league, scoring 40 points a game.
But can they beat the Bills / Chiefs and the refs?
See, I don't care though. I was still right about my take.
Too.
I was still right about multiple takes on the Commanders, and I will say it right now. I was right about Jaden Daniels being the best quarterback in the draft, and I was right about saying if the fucking Commanders offense can score 30, 40 points a game, they'll win games. I just didn't think Jaden Daniels was going to come out here and score 30 or 40 points a fucking game.
Shit,
and I'm going to – I said that.
40. It's insane.
I said that they needed to score that much because of their defense, but I mean, dude, they're doing it. And it seems like they're doing it every game. It doesn't matter their opponent. They could be the 15-win Lions or it could be the damn 3-win Titans or whatever the hell. They're putting 40. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that VR training got him right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that too. Because if I don't have next time I draft a quarterback, if they're not on the VR, I don't want you. Straight up.
Yeah, because
that shit must work, bro. Look at that boy out there balling.
I was reading it and I was like, dude, this makes so much sense to why he's so good. Because it's like
he plays on like ×2 speed.
Yeah. So he's like when he's in the game, everything's just slow. It's like
it goes
holy fuck. Yeah, he's like
ball game.
He sees the shit before it even happens, bro. It's crazy. Like, bro is really him. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I am so happy we drafted him.
I'm not gonna lie to you, B. I don't think you understand what you truly might have. Like, this guy could take over and be the best quarterback in the league. Like, he's that good.
He's already a top 5 quarterback in the league.
I think so.
As a rookie.
I would agree.
I agree.
I would agree. And I like.
He just can't have a sophomore slump.
I think we had this debate like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and y'all were like, "Oh no, I can name 5 people." Blah, blah.
But he also just went into 2 playoff games and just won both of them, scoring 40 points. So come on, we're open to changing our opinion.
Brandon James, no ball,
bro.
But you also don't have you have no incentive. You can say that, and even if he went into Detroit and laid a dud, it's like, oh well, yeah, he's a rookie and he brought us this. You can say
he has
that.
Something to fall on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're looking at this as this is a rookie.
Worried.
This is a rookie going into the number 1 team in the NFC on the road. Like anybody on their fucking mom is gonna think, oh well, this is gonna be tough. They're not gonna win by 14. And you went and did it. So
can I use like the same argument that you used? Or we're gonna have to go into the 1 and 2 seed to win this, to go to the Super Bowl. So how would you say that result compared to the Bills and the Arrowhead?
Huh?
Us going into the 1 and 2, if we were to win this game this weekend, right? We go into the 1 and 2 and win. How does that rank into going into Arrowhead or the Bills and winning?
Arrowhead's the toughest probably to play.
I would say
saying that Detroit's loud as hell.
But you're not playing the fans. Like I don't think that the Lions were not prepared for that.
It's also in a dome, so
and I just don't think the Lions, like the amount of success they had this year to be the 1 seed for the first time in history, like they were just happy to be there. That's how I saw them going into this year. I thought they were going to beat y'all. I'm going to be real. I did not think y'all were going to beat them. I was wrong. I'll die on that hill. I was wrong.
Who's that? Bucks?
No, the Lions. Like I still thought that they would win 1 game, but I
thought the Bucks too.
Yeah, I got both of those wrong. I did. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think inexperience. I thought the experience would prevail, but I was wrong on both fronts, and I'll eat those. But
So we are training, man.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now, B. I know how you feel. I don't know how you feel right now, but I know I know what you're
Ecstatic.
thinking. You're like, yeah.
Great.
You're just sitting there like, yeah, I could talk all this because you know that quarterback, that one in a quadrillion fucking quarterback that you fucking somehow got your pesky hands on and up there in fucking Washington. Fuck, you can sit there and be like, yeah, because like what Tommy just said, right? It's like you can be confident, you can be confident all week, and then if y'all do lose, you can just fall back on them. He's a rookie and he balled the fuck out this year. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
You're talking about you could go to a Super Bowl in his rookie season, bro. He went to a Super Bowl in his rookie season, bro. I'm telling you right now, y'all beat the Eagles weekend. Y'all winning. I don't give a fuck. Y'all are beating the Chiefs or the Bills. Straight up.
I think so as well. I said if we won against the Lions, it didn't matter who we played. We're winning the Super Bowl.
I wanna ask, well, because I haven't had any hope in the last 10 years, but I want to ask the Ravens fans, how would y'all feel about that? Commanders get them a Super Bowl before y'all do.
Go ahead, Kay.
I mean, they got it, bro. I mean, I don't know what I can say.
I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm not going to sit here and be jealous and be all this and that. I mean, it is what it is, bro. That's the one thing we can all have our hopes. Bro. I mean, yeah, damn right. I'm a little bit jealous. I mean, shit.
I don't want them to win.
I don't want y'all to win. I don't want y'all. I'll be honest with you, you're my guy, but I don't want y'all to win. I don't want to hear that shit talk forever.
Nope, I don't want them to win.
I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear that shit for the next fucking forever.
I honestly don't even want them to go to the Super Bowl.
No, I don't either. I want them to lose this week.
And I think the barrage of just Jaden Daniels Lamar comparison is just gonna be so annoying, bro.
Oh, dude, y'all are gonna hate that motherfucker.
It's like, bro,
you're gonna hate him.
I don't know. You could say like the whole response to the argument of you're not playing in the AFC is well, we never will. So where's y'all? But like, bro, it's such a different path, bro. And that's not even being a butthurt fucking.
I got a question because I feel like this would kind of spark a debate between y'all. Who do you think is a better pure passer between the two?
Probably Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels.
Damn,
Lamar is pretty good though. Lamar is. I'm not taking anything away from Lamar throwing the ball. Lamar's a really good passer, but I think Jaden Daniels can put that ball anywhere.
Well,
and we've seen it. Yeah. We've seen it time in and time out. Clutch team.
I would say I think I need to see more of Jaden Daniels, but I think they're on the same tier. Truly, I do.
I think Jaden Daniels is a little bit better because of his deep ball accuracy. I think his deep ball accuracy is a lot better than Lamar Jackson's. Especially towards towards the sticks, like 15 yards past, towards an out route or something. Like Lamar kind of sails those a little bit. Like I feel like
even though Lamar just had like the fourth best pass rating of all time.
No, I mean don't get me wrong. I'm not taking anything from Lamar. Lamar's still a good passer. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I think Jaden Daniels overall has better arm talent.
And it's really slept on arm talent because everyone's thinking, oh, he's just killing them with his legs. But at the same time, you see the throws he's making in these games. Like you watch the Commanders games, he is making the most insane throws that I've seen forever. I've never seen
that throw. Who was the throw downfield?
De'Ami Brown
or De'Ami Brown?
De'Ami Brown, dude, has stepped up tremendously in the playoffs. It is a different level. Like I don't think I've ever seen a player step up more than De'Ami Brown, honestly.
Yeah, and
so shout out to him.
It must be nice to see players step up instead of step down. I think not only that, but I mean your backbone veterans. I mean, there's really no. I don't know. I don't want to take away from Jaden Daniels at all. Like I'd be an asshat that doesn't know ball if I'm gonna sit here and slander him because he's a dog. He's a fucking dog. He's a beast, and I think we all have a franchise Hall of Fame potential guy if he keeps playing like this throughout his whole career. But I don't know. I do think the argument of like Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in the entire NFC, right? But the four guys that are over him are all in the AFC. And we got to get through those every single year. We had to beat the Bengals twice, pray to God they don't make the playoffs, and then go on the road to Buffalo and then go on the road to KC. Like
So what 4 guys are we taking over? Was it Lamar, Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow?
Because of pure experience, because of pure what I've already
I'll probably
seen.
take Jay Daniels over Burrow.
You're crazy.
You give it next year. Next year, this will be a real comparison.
What?
We'll
you
see.
said I'm crazy?
Joe
Burrow just had a
he's
fucking
good.
crazy
He's
season.
good, bro. But what?
MVP stats. If Joe Burrow had the record, he would have walked away with MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, but think about it, bro. I mean, yeah, his defense was trash, but I mean, the Commanders' defense ain't nothing to write home about neither.
Hey, we're the 18th ranked defense.
I mean, they're 12-win team.
Pretty decent. I mean, it's middle of the league. What was the Bengals defense? 28th.
I don't know.
Don't
Dude.
know.
Look. I can't start comparing like I don't know. He's making plays. He's in the NFC Championship game. I'm not taking none of that away, but I'm just looking at this from a logistical standpoint. You can't start saying he's better than these dudes that's been doing it for. I mean, they did it this year. Like Joe Burrow didn't make the play. I think if Joe Burrow made the playoffs, if they got into the playoffs, I feel like the whole AFC picture would look a lot different right now.
Where would they have made it though? Right where the Broncos are, they got clapped by the fucking Bills, dude.
But the
Bills would have fucking shit on them.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Bro, you just said they're 28th ranked defense. Josh Allen would have had 5 touchdowns on their head.
It's Joe though.
Yeah, but they're also going to come back.
Y'all as Ravens fans are not about to sit here and defend Joe Burrow right now.
I've never said. I mean, I've called him check down Charlie, but after this season, after this year, my respect for Joe has skyrocketed. I can't deny that.
I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback.
He beat him 2 years ago in Buffalo.
I'm just saying overall, as a player, between Jaden Daniels and Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels offers way more as a player to me than Joe Burrow does. I'm just saying. You're talking about dude as a rookie through how many touchdowns did he throw? Like 20 something, like high 20s?
25.
I'm not sure.
And yeah, but I mean, think about Joe Burrow has Jamar Chase and fucking T. Higgins to throw to all game long.
Okay, but Jaden Daniels has Terry McLaurin.
And
that's it. That's it.
DeAndre Brown.
T. Higgins is like
DeAndre
shits
Brown's
on
been good
every
for
single
2
one of
games
their
this
second
season.
options.
And it's just playoff games.
You're talking about their second option is probably like Zach Ertz or something.
He's been damn good.
Probably.
I don't know.
No, he's been good. Don't get me wrong. He's been good, but I'm just saying.
I don't want this narrative to come out as like 2 butthurt Ravens fans trying to shit on Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is top 5. He is top 5, and for me, he's 5. I need to see him play another year. I need to see because we had C.J. Stroud potentially in the top 5 last year, and then he came out this year had a sophomore slump. I need to see one more year, Jaden Daniels. I need to see a little bit more. Like
but C.J. Stroud ain't come out and lead his team to an NFC Championship game.
He didn't. So if you want to talk about, I don't know. I'm looking at a lot. I'm looking at stats a lot too. I mean,
and we're talking about, I feel pretty good about the Commanders winning this weekend. Like I feel like it's a 50-50 chance they win this weekend. Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I also
on paper the Eagles should shit on them. Like look at their offense.
Yeah,
they should fucking shit all over the Commanders, but they don't. And Commanders stay in there and score.
Like y'all, I don't know, bro. You beat the Bucks. You went into Tampa Bay and beat them. But I mean, like that was still a damn good game. How much of this game that y'all went into the Lions and you whooped their ass? No doubt, you won that game fair and square. Jaden Daniels had the game of his life. Y'all outplayed them the whole 9 yards. But I also think a little bit of that was the Lions, the lights being too bright. I think they weren't prepared for that spot. They didn't know how to play in that with that amount of pressure, 15-2 as a 1 seed off of a bye week, not to mention. I think the Lions also kind of shit the bed. So I'm really interested to see how y'all play against the Eagles this week. I think the Eagles are prepared, unlike the Lions in this last week. But I don't know. Again, I don't want to take away from y'all. Y'all got a fucking banger season. Jaden Daniels, top 5. I don't know, but
I like him at 5.
I'm gonna say I think them being a division rival gives us more of an advantage too. Like, because it's not like we're LA going and playing them. Like, we see them twice a year, every year. So we kind of know what they're going to throw at us. We know, like, you know what I mean? So they kind of know
It's
we're
not
going
like
to
they
throw at
shit on
them.
the Rams either. They played
Yeah.
the Rams close.
Right. Yeah. But
So, I don't know. That's how I'm feeling. I feel like that just gives us a better advantage. We've seen what they're going to do to us. We already know Saquon's going for 140 on us. So, if we could contain A.J. Brown, which we could not do in the other two games,
I
because we
mean,
did not have Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, we did. We had Marshawn, but he was hurt the first one. If we can contain... No, we didn't. Because we played the fucking Saints with him. Yeah, so Marshawn Lattimore will be on A.J. Brown the whole game. A.J. Brown's not catching a fucking ball. A.J. Brown got 2 passes last week. For
My
14.
guess-
so why are you really worried about containing that?
Well, because
Yeah, I'd
there's
be
no one else
worried about
catching the
I'd be
fucking ball.
I got to be honest with you. If I'm any defensive coordinator playing the Eagles right now, I'm
Yeah, we're
selling out to the run.
Saquon Barkley, yeah.
I'm
That's wrong.
completely
Yep.
I'm stacking 9 in the box and I'm saying beat me with AJ Brown, beat me with fucking Devontae
But I
Smith,
think-
beat me
I
with
think
Dallas
the-
Goddard.
I think you make a good point about. I think y'all being divisional rivals is a double-edged sword because you beat them once this year. You know them, but they know you as well. And I think you're going up against, in my opinion, the best defense in football. That defense is disgusting. And I think
No, it is.
Vic Fangio knows what the hell he's doing. And I think they already played y'all twice. I think all week is Jaden Daniels.
This is yeah.
This is
I'm
a game.
saying-
Did y'all win in Washington or in Philly?
In Washington.
Mm.
When did you play him in Philly?
Like week 6. I don't know. We played them early, I feel like. And then we played a couple weeks later or something. I don't know. We
I
beat
think
them in the
it's
most
gonna be-
recent game, though.
I think that's going to be one of the best games.
Yeah, and we had 5 turnovers and still hung 35 on the number 1 defense in the league.
Speaking on that, I think we need to pick our games for the week before we get out of here.
I got a fucking piss, so give me a second.
We're an hour and 20 minutes into this, dude.
Unless y'all want to do a stream later in the week to pick the games, but I mean, I think we should just do it now.
This is knock it out.
They can't win, Doug. I can't.
We've been picking against the Commanders every week, and they've been winning every week.
I'm gonna keep doing it until they lose.
No,
They're
I'm
gonna
picking,
keep
I'm picking
fucking
the
winning.
commies this week. I'm either being
picking the
right. I'm gonna be
Commanders.
right about something. I don't give a damn. Either I'm gonna be
I'm
right
picking the Commanders.
or yeah. But then again,
I'll tell you right now, the Commanders win this week. I'm putting cheddar on their ass on the Super Bowl. I'm putting cheddar because I tell you right now, if they make the Super Bowl and if the Chiefs make it or something, like
I'd
you
probably
know they're gonna be
5 on it right
favored
now.
on the Chiefs.
They
What?
definitely have the lowest odds to win.
Oh, to go to or to win the Super Bowl,
Yeah, I'd bet on it now.
dude.
before-
I don't know why though. Like it just they're hot, dude. They're balling. It sucks to see. I can't lie. Like, I know B's happy, but
I can't believe
I
they
hate
made it
seeing
farther than us.
yeah, me too.
I just gotta listen to him run his mouth.
Well, now you get to fucking know
well-
what it's like to fucking be friends with you, fucking hearing about the Ravens all the fucking time. So,
Touche.
shit.
yeah, it's just a shame because I think if we could just figure out how to win with a Hall of Fame quarterback, we would have done it by now. But we just-
Generational quarterback.
generational, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
If
you
there
might not
was-
ever, as a Ravens fan, you might not ever see a quarterback that good again.
no,
Think about it. There's Jets fans that have been fans of the Jets since Namath. We haven't seen a quarterback nowhere near that since. That's the 60s.
yeah, I do. Well, I don't know. I still think he'll get one. I still think he'll get
I think
one.
it's inevitable we get ours.
I don't think Lamar retires without a Super Bowl. I pray to God. You know what would really suck if he goes somewhere else and wins? Then I'm gonna tie the noose, bro. That's gonna really put me down, bro. I'm not.
We don't
gonna-
promote suicide around here. Sorry about that, ladies and
Oh yeah, you're right. And then tie the noose to look at it and to put it back and untie it. And
Yeah.
never touch that because we never do that. But
we never do that. But yeah,
Hypothetically.
hypothetically,
hypothetically, it would make him want to end his
Metaphorically.
life.
It's a metaphorical noose.
yes.
But all right,
Yeah,
we're not going to put anything. We're not going to put anything on the screen here. We're just going to talk about the 2 games. We know the 2 games here. So, do we want to get the Commanders game out first, or do we want to go AFC first?
Who plays first?
Let's go at us.
I don't know. I don't have it pulled up.
We play first.
I don't know. I feel like we could just cut to the chase. I got the Bills commies in the Super Bowl.
Fair enough. And is there any reasoning for that?
I think the Bills are better than the Chiefs, and I think even with the refs, I mean, I don't know. You got refs on both sides, really. I mean, I think the Bills.
Oh my God, that game is gonna be unbearable.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tune in and just kind of keep an eye on it in the corner, but I am not gonna sit and take the time to watch the whole game. I don't care. I don't care who wins that game, bro. Football is hard to watch now.
What
just
game?
like it is every year. Bills and Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
The 2 teams.
That's gonna be a flop off.
I'm trying to stream one of the games this weekend. If anybody trying to do that,
We'll see.
We play at 3.
I would watch that over the Bills and Chiefs. That's for damn sure.
I say, B, get on here and watch the game on stream.
Fuck it, I was going to do it last weekend, but I had shit to do.
All right. Well, does anybody else want to take over their Super Bowl predictions?
My Super Bowl prediction, I'm going to go with Tommy. I'm going to say the Bills commies. That is,
All right.
I think the Commanders, they're the hottest team in the league, and I think the Bills are better than the Chiefs. I want it to be Commanders-Chiefs because I think the Chiefs are worse than the Bills. I think that'd be an easier win, but whatever. I'll play the fucking Bills.
All right.
I think it would be.
And the last time we won the Super Bowl, we beat the Bills. So hope and pray history repeats itself.
All right, Kay. What you got?
I think it'll be Bills Eagles. Just out of sanity that the Commanders do not make it. I don't know. I can't. I wouldn't be able to swallow that pill. I'd be so pissed.
Eagles Bills.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe because one of the worst franchises ever, or in the last fucking 20 years, get a second overall pick and go to the Super Bowl same year, and he's like a fucking top 5 quarterback, and we have a 2-time MVP who can't get there. That's probably why I'd be sick, pissed.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed just because I'm a salty ass fucking Jets fan. That's just so he got more of a reason to be bitter about it than I do. I'm gonna take. I know this is the Super Bowl and nobody wants to see it because it's a rematch of a few years ago. It's gonna be Eagles Chiefs. Everybody's gonna want the Commanders Bills Super Bowl. It's gonna be
the Commanders Bills Super Bowl would feed families.
That's what everybody's gonna want, and I'm telling you right now, what's gonna happen. It's gonna be Eagles Chiefs. It's gonna be Jalen Hurts.
No, I tell you what, man, you're
in the Super Bowl.
You're cooked when you start seeing those Jaden Daniels save us TikToks. Then you're cooked. You're fried rice, dude.
And he has like a doppelganger that looks fucking stupid.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
You talking about the videos where they're like, Jaden Daniels do something, and it's like a video that looks like Jaden Daniels, and he's doing something really fucking stupid. You know what I'm talking about?
Like the Jamal Murray joke?
Like the Jamal Murray joke is exactly what I'm talking about.
Nah, dude. This season rolled around, and you had the same people talking about Lamar Jackson save us. I was like, oh my God, stop, please.
Yeah, they didn't learn their lesson last year.
No, I never want to see that again for the rest of my life. I don't care if we're in the Super Bowl, dude. I don't want to see it. But anyway, dude, we're an hour and a half into this pod, bro.
Yeah, we talked about all the games in big detail, honestly. But I don't think we really have anything else to add here, ladies and gentlemen. We got playoff games this weekend. We'll probably stream Commanders and Eagles. I don't know about Chiefs, Bills. I don't know if any of us are really interested in watching that one.
I'll be interested in it. I gotta see who we play in the Super Bowl.
I mean, fuck it, dude. I'll stream both games. I don't give a damn. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all Enjoy the rest of your week. Is there anything y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Hey, Tommy's going to the bowl, baby. Going to the bowl.
Yeah,
Ravens
RIP,
fans, you got
another very exciting potential season down the drain. It's
Pour a shot, Tom. Take a shot.
I don't
Yeah,
have
take a shot to that one.
I don't have a shot glass, so I'm just gonna look straight alcoholic here on stream. But I'm gonna take a shot for yet another Ravens season down the drain. Another regular season champ.
Okay, you got a drink?
Giant pens.
This is for another Jets season down the drain. I'm taking a lot of these.
I'll take a little shot.
Cheers to the Commanders going to the Super Bowl, hopefully.
Fuck
I'm
you,
not-
Mark Andrews.
I'm not cheering to that. I'm cheering to the Ravens sucking again. Amen. I'm happy. I'm happy for a fan base that's deserving of some success after a long drought. But I'm not looking forward to doing this podcast
Next week when the Commanders win.
for the rest of my life, having to deal with Jaden Daniels winning a Super Bowl before Lamar Jackson. I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna suck.
Hey, you're already saying
one
it's going to
seed.
happen?
I'm saying if that happens, that's gonna suck. Just from that perspective, just from being
I think if that happens, I'm going to get like a mini Lombardi trophy. I'm going to put it like right there.
bro. When Lamar,
Can you imagine having to hear Brandon talk shit forever? Never.
yeah, it's gonna suck, dude. It's gonna suck.
You know,
ass.
it's so nice when I can talk shit to somebody and be like, bro, what the fuck have y'all done in the last fucking decade? Because they basically haven't done shit either. And now look at them. It's like, well,
Yeah.
fuck. Now I can only talk shit to like Drake, but they even made the playoffs in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made the
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking
4
down
years
here,
ago.
bro.
Dude, I'm at the
way
point where
down
I'm
here.
just gonna stop talking shit. I'm just gonna give people props
Yeah,
and
dude.
pray that we get there too.
I'm gonna keep my fucking mouth shut.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I need to
becoming a
keep my mouth
nice
shut.
guy. I'm becoming a good guy because of this, dude. Like I'm
Nah, dude.
That's
This
why-
is making
that's
me
why
a
we
bitter
do it now.
fucking asshole. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I don't even want to see anything. Like my Twitter for the last week or two have been nothing but like Jaden Daniels shit for some reason. It's really pissing me off. Not gonna
Because
lie.
he's him.
I don't want to see this shit.
And
I don't care.
That's the best quarterback in the NFC.
that's just a
I don't give
shame.
fuck.
Not to bring
Honest-
this back up, but
and that's was part of my
So
argument.
fucking
Like,
annoying.
if a rookie quarterback is the best in the NFC, like I
I
don't
think
know.
he's just that good.
I mean, he's good. We know this,
He's really fucking good.
but it's crazy.
Really
He's
fucking
one
good.
season, not even done.
I can at least say I did say Jaden Daniels was going to be the best quarterback out this draft. I did.
I said it too.
I'm glad I said that because I honestly believed he looked better. And I think he went to a better situation, at least coaching wise. He has a better organization now. We didn't know it then, but clearly they're pretty damn good. And they know what they're
Looking
doing.
back on it,
Basketball
the
guys, know
10,
their
the
stuff.
10-7 prediction was very fucking bold of me. Like, if we made a video where we go back and we do like really hot takes we had through the season that actually hit, that's got to be number one.
Well, yeah, but like again, it's like you could have went 5-12, and it's like, oh well, we had a rookie, it
Yeah,
wouldn't
we
have
had
looked
second
like,
overall pick.
Yeah,
it
well,
wouldn't have,
it don't
it
matter.
wouldn't have looked like that bad of a
Do
take.
what I do.
4
It was
months
a good
ago.
take, and I think I picked basically all the right games. I think I said we split with Dallas, we split with Dallas, we split with the Eagles, swept the Giants. I think I had us losing to the Bengals, and I think we.
I'm
beat
not
the
gonna lie.
Bucs.
When
I don't
y'all
know.
won that game right there, that earlier in the season, when y'all won that game, I was like, low key in my mind, I was like, I'm fucked. I'm gonna have to shave my head. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like when y'all won
Dude,
that game,
Daniels
I was
looked
like,
nasty in that game.
fuck.
Yeah.
Was that the
Monday night game.
Or who'd y'all beat on the Hail Mary? Was it the Texans?
That was the Bears.
The Bears. Yeah. That Bengals
Yeah, we
game.
killed their season.
That
with
Bengals game, that really clicked him. I was like, yeah.
Well, the Bengals game was week 2. We beat them week 2.
Yeah, and it felt like y'all were
No, it was
just
week 3.
better.
I don't know who we play week 2 then.
Giants. That was the
Oh,
kickoff.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We won off 7 field goals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
remember sitting here watching that miserable Titans game
Yeah.
of us barely scraping by Will Levis and the Titans, thinking, fuck yeah, that's our first win of the season.
Yeah, we
hate this
barely
fucking
scraped by the
game.
Giants.
All right, man. Let's get out of here, dude. It's an hour 30.
Oh, yeah, we are sitting here chopping for a while. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, Jets are going to hire Aaron Glenn as their next head coach tomorrow, but that's besides the point. But anything else, ladies and gentlemen? Anything y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Pain.
Fuck Mark
Kind of
Andrews.
packed it up.
HTTR, baby.
Pain.
Yeah, I
Zane,
guess we'll see what happens next week. And, Saturday we'll be watching the game actually together. So
Yeah.
see you then. But enjoy the rest of the week. And peace.
He goes deep. Oh my god! Oh my god, no way.
That was too easy. We're doing big things this year, and y'all didn't believe me. Now look at y'all.
Get the MVP out the way.